look gorgeous. This is our new setup so far. We have a new mirror, got from Wayfair. I'll have it linked below. I am gonna turn on the light, and these are wainscoting panels because, oh, that is the light. Oh my golly. This is what the situation is here. We are putting this together where everything is finally coming together. This is my new bag, GRWM. It makes me think of top shoulder Birkin if you have it like this, but not as big and wide, and I actually really love that, so it doesn't whack a bunch of kids in the head when you turn around and you're somewhere family friendly. This mirror, this is a silver touch that I wanted to add to the cool tones of the room. Speaking of cool tones, here's my top. I got the second hand from ThredUp. This is a satin halter top. It's something I've had before on my previous videos. I had different colors. It's not that I got rid of them, it's that I moved and I left everything behind. If you don't know that story, that's in another vlog. And I'll have it linked below in case you're interested. It's just a lot of drama, but I wanted to bring back this style because I wanted to cover my chest, especially in the summer, while still being sleeveless, airing out the pits. And I'm still deciding on what bottoms to use for tonight. Perhaps some trousers or something elegant. I need to re-up and get some new silk maxi skirts. I'm gonna have a slit tailored into them. Sporting these from Amazon. These are hoops that are 1.5 inches that have rhinestones on them. They're costume jewelry, they're not diamonds. On the cheaper side, I don't love them when it comes to the quality because they look really crooked and janky, but at night nobody can tell. So that's why I'm wearing this as we go to Soho House. I did my hair with my little air wrap. I like it because the waves aren't as wide, so when I get out of the shower I don't look like I'm taking a lot of space with my hair. I actually like it to be a little more low-key, and I do have a curler that's very, very wide and thick, which is beautiful for waves, but I wanted more relaxed waves because I showered. I also need to shop for a hair mask. I think we might do it this weekend. And then I was thinking of this fabulous trench. It is from Revolve, from the brand Lioness, in an extra small, I believe. I just got it. I haven't worn it yet. This is in mushroom. It's really chic. We're going to Soho House or Holloway House. We have reservations for Holloway House, but I think we might go to Soho House earlier. Either way, it's the same place. Not the same place, it's the same company, but a different location. Technically, I could go jacket free. I think it's gonna be lovely out, but during summertime here in LA, it may be sunny, but it gets cold at night. And I like this as a longer length trench that is cropped, but it's not stiff, so it's very movable. I'm not too much a fan of the pockets, how they're in the front as opposed to the European cut on the side, but I think this is definitely something I'll keep because it reminded me of this old utility jacket I got from H&M. Looks great with a high neck. It looks good with anything, don't get me wrong. It looks good with jeans, white jeans, dark jeans that are indigo, even black, and then this navy. Anything with a high neck always looks good with anything with a collar, in my personal opinion. So when it gets cold at night, I can do this, but I feel like that's more for a stiff trench. I'm looking for another crop trench that is a bit shorter, but I like this for the city because we're gonna have a girls' night. Mia is back. It's been about a month since I've seen her. We're going to spend as much time as we can to get together while she's still in town, catch up. We might have a bite or some mocktails or sparkling water to stay hydrated. We usually have a lot of hydration going on when we're together because we like to stay healthy. Let's be real here. I am currently in the market looking around for some silk trousers of different cuts so I can see what's the most comfortable, whether it's work, casual, just going out running errands, or being at home. And I want to get different colors that are very similar, cool tones that are dark, and I realized that I love the dark feminine look. It's very my attitude. I will just wrap this like this, do a little bit of this, or you can button this in front, but I really like to cinch the waist, especially because it's on the boxier side. It's a very flexible material. This is polyester and viscose, I believe. I think it's like 90% polyester. It's a higher grade polyester from what I'm feeling. I like the trench effect, double-breasted. It's got the raglan cut. I am actually not hating the epaulets in this situation. It makes me look more robust. I don't know. It makes me look stronger. And if you wear some stirrup leggings, stirrup trousers, or fit and flare trousers, I think that would be very chic with some knit material that's really lightweight with a breathable weave. I think that would be really chic. This is a city look. I feel like going to the airport with this bag. I know I keep wearing this crop trench with some shorts or something short, so it looks like I'm wearing nothing. Don't worry. I am gonna wear something with it, obviously. I really like this look. It feels very city girl, very grown up. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm also wondering if I should wear dark cotton trousers. Last time I was at at Soho Outfit wore dark cotton trousers. It was low-key, I could just catch up with my girlfriend. People look at me less. So I like being a little bit more incognito these days. I don't want to be approached by men at all sometimes. I want to go to the grocery store and nobody looks at me. But then also when I dress well, even if I'm covered, people still approach because I think they appreciate when you just dress well. It's just the power of having a lot of your clothes look super. I'm gonna cut off the tag on this because I am really falling in love with this jacket. It's lightweight, perfect for summer evenings, traveling, sightseeing, going out, looking like $1,000,000. Like, you put effort. It's just the grooming, so the hair and the makeup. I didn't go too crazy on my makeup, but I've been a bit more glam lately because I want to try out all my eyeshadows. And since I'm going out, whether we're taking pictures or not, I just want to show up with some self-respect for myself. My girlies, we're an aesthetic bunch. It's kind of our thing we're trying to do this thing where we're just aesthetic all the time because beautiful things create more beautiful things. This is your reminder to take care of yourself, be aesthetic with yourself at home and with your friends. That's why you see these two different wallpapers behind me. This cute bag, cute top, and you don't have to spend a lot of money to look good. You don't have to have a lot of money. You can just have good taste. I'm thinking this because it's dark, it's low-key, and these are Schutz sandals. Thinking of purchasing some things from Schutz. They're super cute. This is from Amazon. I'll have it linked below, and I really like this because it's low-key, it's still feminine, it's got a lot of movement. It's perfect for Soho but still dressed up LA style. Makes the legs look like they go for miles. I like it. Let me know what you think in the comments below because I really like this look. I feel like it doesn't show a lot of skin. It's still fun, shows off the legs, armpits can breathe, covers this so that you don't have an uneven tan if you do go out in the daytime. I know they're stilettos, but if you change the shoe, have a dark stiletto, some pumps. Let's see how that looks. The only thing about this is I feel like these make me think of work shoes. I feel like I'm going to work. They're chic, perfect for evening. City girl, evening. I think these go actually better with the crop trench. So it's very city girl, very put together. What do you prefer, the clear ones or these? These are Sam Edelman. In the market for a few pairs of shoes, one stiletto that is a pump with a very snatched silhouette. I think this is 4 inches, 3.5 or 4. So it has a really good height. It's still walkable and comfortable because it's Sam Edelman. It's patent leather. I can move around. My feet don't hurt. They don't need breaking into necessarily. These are fabulous. I would wear these for 2 hours and feel okay. If I wore them at work, I'd probably have to take them off at my desk. They're chic. This is the look for tonight. We're in the city, so I need to cover my toes. I am gonna put this on my hands because I've been cleaning and washing my hands a lot lately, so I am using up all my hair care, all of my skincare that I don't use for my face for my hands because I don't want them to go to waste. And I feel like hand cream is simply very similar to face cream, but it's really expensive. It's almost as expensive as face cream when there are all these formulas for smaller molecules, are more gentle for smaller pores, especially on your skin. I've been crazy about cleansing my skin properly, thoroughly, taking off all this glam makeup. It's a lot. I'm also wearing Kylie Eden Juicy Apple. This is my favorite scent lately. It's a little bit on the stronger synthetic sweet side, so just as a heads up, if that's not what you're into, avoid this. I highly recommend at least trying it out. I smell even sweeter when I use this. Adam always uses this almost every single morning before he leaves the house. He says it reminds me of him. But for me, I bought it because it smells like a vacation. It smells like a summer holiday, summering in Asia. It's very tropical and it's so sweet. Now, when I smell it on myself, I get a little bit of a headache. I sneeze a lot with this one. I spray a lot of it on me. I feel like it fades a little bit on the faster side. Possibly also because I'm not an oily person where the oils help it stay, and I don't apply a lot of oil on my skin, which I need to this summer because I miss being oily. And this is a fabulous fan I got from Amazon. It's giving Singaporean auntie. I have to practice. I am not Singaporean, but I can probably fake it if I really try. I watch a lot of Singaporean videos. This is very elegant. It makes me think of more Japanese style. It's very delicate. So just as a heads up, this is not something that you throw around. It comes with this satin little case, and I keep this in my bag so it doesn't get ripped apart. And I haven't brought this out yet, but I'm planning on using it more in the evenings and in the summer. And when I'm just wearing a darker outfit, I have this fan. It's also a bit irreverent because it says a curse in Spanish, just as a heads up. This is not appropriate. I'll have it linked below, and they keep getting sold out. They have so many other different sayings too. It's been really helping me throughout this summer. It was 90s this past week. You need to look elegant, especially when you're traveling. Have a handheld fan. You might need batteries, or the battery dies because you're using it all day, or you need to charge it, and I don't have adapters, and I don't want to carry a bunch of wires and worry about charging something and have another thing to stress about. So a handheld fan is something we use in East Asia. I grew up using it from my parents, and it was just something we had a bunch of around the house. They were always like 25-cent fans that we always got. I really love them, and we had a lot of the original ones from the Philippines that are wood, bamboo, I believe, not wood. They're really easy to drop, they're stunning, they're also very delicate, but they're just gorgeous and convenient. This is my beautiful keychain of Labubu Mia got me, and then I have these charms. We found another charm place near us, so we're gonna stop there. And I've been so in love with charms lately. I've drunk in the Kool-Aid, and I am going to build up a new bag collection because Adam actually gave me the idea. He said, you like that bag, just get it in the different color that you originally wanted. Bag from JWP came out. This Yara bag, I believe it's called, I'll have it linked below. They have a bunch of new colors and textures that just came out. Suede, canvas with pleather. This is pleather, and then all these other different colors. I'm in love with the taupe. I'm thinking about the white one because I love white bags, white accessories, but I feel like the taupe goes better from day to night and goes with your light accessories while still looking expensive, where I feel like white really stands out. I don't have as many outfits as I thought for evening and going from day to night that goes very well with white, unless I have a lot of attitude that day and I'm feeling like flaunting it. So they are back ordered, and I am gonna do a little bit more research on that, but you will be the first to know. Adam said that you should build a bag collection, and I thought, you know what, you're right. I don't even have any bags right now, and I feel so bad because I don't like having to rebuild my life because I need things, but I like it because I kind of get this fresh restart, get to redesign my whole wardrobe again, which is fabulous. And I have a bunch of people around me with even better tastes that are similar to my taste, that are loud, different, but still elegant, unique, but still refined. That's really important, to have your personality and still polish it. You are a diamond. Raw or uncut, you always could use some polishing. I am giving away my DJI Osmo Pocket 2 because my girlfriend wants to be a content creator. I believe in her 1000%. She is brilliant at looking at fabulous new places. I think she should start a subscription of people who want to try new places. There's so many different categories, or a blog with different categories of all the places. So I wanted to give this to her, and if she doesn't want it, she can sell it, she can give it away, do whatever she wants. I don't use this because I originally got it so that I could film more outfit ideas, and I needed something with a gimbal, and I realized all the things I need are better shot with my GoPro. It's more convenient. This is very delicate for me, in my personal opinion, so see how it swivels, because it's got this gimbal. I think it's a great idea. It's not an action camera. I need something sturdier that doesn't get thrown around. My GoPro literally can be under 33 meters of water, or 33 feet or meters of water. I haven't tested it. I don't film underwater. Even if I did, it would be very shallow. It's very convenient. I figured out the settings on that so I can finally have more aesthetic vlogs without you getting a headache when I swivel around on my iPhone. I hope my girlfriend uses this or finds something fun about this, because I'm gonna eventually get the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's not a huge priority right now to get it, but it's something I want to have multiple angles of cameras again. It's just a lot of setup, so it's good for sit down videos when I'm chit-chatting and yapping to you guys for 2 hours sometimes and I have to edit it out, but it's good to have different angles and face tracking motion. So I have the mirror once again, this fabulous mirror. I remember you guys talking about, some of you saying how you like the mirror and you like the fact that there was a mirror behind me when I did post videos. So I'm gonna make this wall aesthetic as well, and we're gonna live here for quite a while. I'll have more on that later. I'm really glad I can just give this away to someone who I know is gonna use it or try to play with it. The problem I have with it also is that when you first get it, there's this learning curve that I was sitting down for 2 hours researching videos. I could get my money's worth out of this. It's quite expensive. And the new one is about $1,000. That is with the creator combo, but it's a lot of things to charge, and I'm still thinking about it because it's good if you are vlogging and just steadily walking or at home. I feel like it's just too much of an expensive ornament that sits in my drawer that I'm afraid to break apart. This is the extension with the charger on the bottom, and to pull this out, I lost the bottom part in Kentucky somewhere. To pull this out, you need to really be violent with it, which makes me nervous, and you feel like you're constantly going to break it. So I never use this, but it has more attachments like for a microphone, external mic, or headphones, tripod stand, speaker at the bottom, and then it also, I believe, stores battery. Hello gorgeous! When I'm at home and want to be naturally glam with no effort, I like to hydrate my lips with pigment and touch up my brows. First, brushing my hair feels nice and makes my hair look freshly done from showering the night before. Let my hair air dry, then sleep on it for some interesting form. This is not a paid ad. I bought these myself and will have them linked below. I recently got Rhode's Peptide Lip Shade in 2 shades, Twist and Lean. Lean is darker pink, Twist is taupe brown. They're the epitome of enhancing your lips effortlessly whilst looking natural. Peptide Lip Shade combines soft focus color and high-performance skincare to keep your lips dimension. I use it as a lip liner with some lip oil on top that might have some barely there tint or full coverage color. It's creamier and more seamless than a lip liner this way, which I really love, especially with bigger lips. The liner isn't a teeny tiny pencil. It also gives more depth when I use it as a liner with contoured effect. Today, I use it as an all-over color just to show you what the colors look like. I like the selection of limited shades they have, so it looks super natural rather than having 1,000 colors to sift through. They only have a handful and they are all bangers for every complexion, in my opinion. They also came with this rubber end that's supposed to smudge your lips without using a sponge to absorb the bacteria. Haven't used it yet. I simply prefer to use my fingers' heat oils to make my lip appear softer and more natural. However, I will give this technique a try because I think it's always fun to learn something new. I'll be using these peptide lip shades from now on. I have been leaning more towards browns. I have been stepping into my dark feminine era. It looks really deep and beautiful and contrasting without having to wear red, dark reds, or purples without looking heavily made up. It also came with what I thought were stickers. I was about to put them on my sweetheart's PS5 till I realized they were temporary tattoos. Not for me. As I'm lasering off my tattoo, I was disappointed. I wanted to add more girly stickers to the PS5. He laughed and thought it was cute, but I'll use some cotton pads to attach them later. The only thing that bothered me about Rhode was the shipping took a few more days to process. I think it was about 3 days. I felt uncertain about what was happening. The product is made and distributed from LA. It shipped from New Jersey in the USA. Once it did ship, it took 2 to 3 days to arrive. I also used this brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills in soft brown. I'm gonna re-up this because I absolutely loved it. I'm more of a pencil person as opposed to the brow gel. Brow gel is messier. It's good for being waterproof, but this is easier to apply and better for travel too.
때론 그리움이 우릴 서로 죽겠지만 사랑한 그것만큼만 keep it up, keep 어떤 말로 표현할 수 있을까 어떤 마음으로 날 전할 수 있을까 멀리 가진 않겠지만 우린 더 볼 수 있겠지만 사랑한 수많은 계절만큼만
Call my line if you're free tonight. Apple eye, you're the one this time. Override, always on my mind. Not alone, you're here with me. Call my line if you're free tonight. Apple eye, you're the one this time. Override, always on my mind. Not alone, you're here with me. Got me on the floor, know exactly what I need. Gianna, hit me up so I can leave. Meet me outside, only past 3. Seeing your face, I say you're so gorgeous. Need you like it's air. Got me looking at your eyes, I'm trying not to stare. And you give me more than life and lots to reminisce. I can't even fathom out your love is still here. You're always gonna be there at the top. Nobody can tell me that you're not. I know that you know just who you are. You're what I want. Call my line if you're free tonight. Apple eyes, you're the one this time. It's override, always on my mind. I'm not alone, you're here with me. Call my line if you're free tonight. Apple eyes, you're the one this 사랑이라고 말하고 싶지만 Baby that's just who we are Crazy how we come so far 의도치 않았던 속에 빠져버린 나 Yeah, pulling my heart astonishing Your love got me looking for honesty Breaking me down like novelty I know it's gonna be okay Always knew someday I would be with you
Hello gorgeous! My life has been falling apart and then coming back together in a different way each time. You know how they say you make plans and then God laughs at them? That's what I feel like is happening to everything right now. Everything is up in the air. Even with my friends, they're having the same situation. I don't know what is going on. We all feel sort of lost. We're getting through it together. I thought I had a handle on my goals. Life is getting better. It's in a not a very straight path. There's this meme that when you're in flight school, they say the path is you go from here to flight school to being a commercial airliner, so to getting your certificate. It's a straight line. The truth is you start here and then it goes up and down and left and right and in circles and around and then you get to your goal. So that's what I feel like right now is going on with absolutely everything. For example, I have almost enough for a car right now, so it's a matter of shopping. I will have a friend who says, oh, I know someone who can get you a better deal. If I agree with this friend helping me, then someone else gets mad because I didn't take their offer. I can see it 10 steps ahead. It's possible because things aren't perfectly stable. There are so many simple things that should be normal and stable, but they're not. LA is like that. We went to Malibu, Topanga beach. It's really quiet, normally very clean. The tourist beach looked way cleaner because there were no fires, which is really sad. It was painful to walk everywhere. There were a lot of seashells and animals that passed away because of it. There are still a lot of carcinogens in the water. You had to try to avoid the water as much as you can. The water in LA, there's always pollution. They said it would take at least 3 years before you can go in the water. It's completely gotten rid of the whole cycle of the tide polluted from problematic chemicals that went into the water from the fires. I remember all of these states across the US and even Canada bringing water just to put it out because we were in such a bad drought. It was quite devastating to see that with all the houses completely gone. I remember there would be rows and rows and rows of cute houses and cars in front of them, and there were laws that, oh, you can't park in front of these houses in front of someone's garage, which made a lot of sense, especially since there wasn't a lot of space. However, it was really fun to be in a really secluded area that not a lot of people were visiting because of the problems that happened recently. The fires, I'll have that vlog link below in case you want to see what happened, know a little bit more of what was going on. We saw each other and then it felt good again to see the girls have feminine energy and just be surrounded. Sunshine laughs, and I made sure to reapply sunscreen. And it's funny because we all each were super prepared, brought handfuls of different types of sunscreen, different snacks, Khloe Kardashian popcorn, staying hydrated with water. And even my girlfriend brought some really strong alcohol that I have in the vlog that you can see. I took one sip, like taking a shot. It was from Trader Joe's. They're super small and it was really strong. It was like 0.29% alcohol or something like that. I just took one sip and that was it for me. I wasn't even driving. I'm not an alcohol person, never will be. But I also was reevaluating my style, my outfits, and my lifestyle because I realized I don't have a lot of things that I need for every day. A cooler for the beach. Growing up, we always had some sort of cooler, whether it's a bag cooler, a picnic cooler, or proper family style beach cooler. I wanted a small bag that's easy and you could put sandwiches in there, even use it for lunch. I have my eye on that, and I have one linked below from my LTK. If you're not following me on there, you can follow me at Legia Garcia. It's like Instagram, but shopping all my lifestyle style beauty favorites. I also am re-upping my beauty, restocking because I am almost out of a lot of things. And I've also been exploring a lot of different lip oils because my lip mask is done. I've been taking great care of my skin and reapplying sunscreen. Also looking at new places to live because I want to be prepared, see what's out there, what's on the market. LA is constantly changing, all these new places popping up. My best friend is leaving already this week. She's super busy and I want to get so much done with her. It's okay. I'm gonna see my other girlfriends. She's one of the few who do not drink, so she likes to actually do things, not just go out drinking. I like to try a bunch of different things, go to pop-ups, even if I don't buy anything, just to see what's new, what's going on, and find out new brands. I am trying to venture out from my brand loyalty because I am being failed on many accounts by different brands for products, and I need to start over. Products I do like are being discontinued. I want to have fun exploring beauty, and I feel like it's hard to do with all these mainstream brands taking up space that don't even have or do the things I like. I redid my blog. It's really fun. It's pretty. It's much simpler to navigate. I'm also redoing my entire wardrobe, so stick around for that. I'll have more style favorites, all my outfits, especially now that I got my new mirror. I'm really excited. I'm also having a lot more fun getting ready faster because there's another mirror as opposed to us both taking the vanity area. Something interesting on my girls' day, this entire vlog was my 1 year anniversary with Adam. However, he was working and I was planning on having a girls' day anyway because I knew he was going to work. He didn't know how his schedule was going to go. We had reservations, but we ended up staying in and ordering delivery because I came home not feeling well, also exhausted from our long day at the beach. I was out in the sun. So when you're in the sun, you always feel baked and tired. We came home and we just pigged out because I was so starving. I need to up my restaurant game because I have a ton of places that I want to go try. I have a tip for my ladies. If you want to go to a nice place without spending a lot of money, what I like to do when I don't have a lot to spend extra and I'm trying to save, I have a goal I want to reach, is I will go to a 5-star place, whether it's the Waldorf Astoria with Jean-Georges or if it's simply a new up-and-coming place. I will order dessert and sparkling water and feel like $1,000,000. I feel like a new lady when I try the simplest of things, indulge and then tip well. It feels like I actually did go out and it's much more intentional that way. Don't feel the pressure or the need to have to go all out and feast. You can be generous another time down the line, but you want to try out the new places and do things and have more space for more adventures. Treat yourself, even if it's once a week. I know that sounds like a lot, but having a croissant that is filled with chocolate or a Dubai chocolate boba is once a week and it's max $10, so don't forget to enjoy yourself. It doesn't have to be expensive. You can have a boba and then walk up in a really beautiful area, and if they say don't drink here, then you'll say what? Act like you just don't know. You can always go to really expensive areas like Rodeo Drive, walk into the stores. Don't be intimidated by all the people who work there as long as you know your etiquette. Visit dixonetiquette.com. If you want to be in royal households, in palaces, and feel comfortable and make everyone else feel comfortable, no matter the class, no matter the background, the socioeconomic bracket, you will find a way to feel comfortable and confident with all the tools that I will give you in there because I have so many for free on here. If you're not interested in binging a bunch of sifting through all the information, Dixon Etiquette is the way to go. Treat yourself to the nice things. Go out with your girlfriends. If they say, hey, you want to go shopping this and this place, you can support. Go out with your best friend and she can buy all the things and you can say, I like this outfit, it looks great on you. Then look at things that you like and then you're surrounded by nice things all the time. Go to nice places all the time and you don't necessarily have to spend. All you have to do is know your limits, have freedom within your budget. What I like to do is study the menu beforehand. I'll just look at the list and find something simple. Find the things that make you feel fresh, like a good salad. It doesn't have to be a $40 salad. It can be just like a toast with tomatoes and greens on it, bruschetta. It doesn't have to be complicated. Life is simple. Life is beautiful that way. I wanted to remind you, it's all about the little things that make you feel like $1,000,000. I like to go to random places and just discover and explore really nice places too, because there will also be all these pop-ups and events I never heard about. It just so happened that I'm also there and I post about it and then people are wondering, where are you? I can kind of feel their energy of I want to be there too, so obviously I'll invite them because it's fun and it's a good time. You always want to be connecting people with a good time and associate you and them with a good time. We are going to do our anniversary this coming week and we'll see how that goes. Inshallah, touch wood. Life is really good. I can't complain. Next thing you know, I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to get a different situation. I'm going to move to a different place and then something else happens. So here is to enjoying the moment, being present. Thank you so much for watching me and having hopefully a relaxing time, a girly time, soft life in your feminine time. Check out my blog as I'm going to be updating it as much as possible and sign up to my newsletter so you get notifications of all of the above, all the fun things, visual, literary, on my newsletter at stylebygia.com. It's totally free. Tell all your friends, watch it several thousand times, subscribe, click the bell. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you later.
Visitez le site web stylebygia.com et inscrivez-vous pour recevoir gratuitement des idées de tenues vestimentaires chaque semaine et des guides de soins personnels. Suivez-la sur son compte Instagram, la Gia Garcia, pour des nouveautés quotidiennes et lisez son blog, lagiagarcia.com pour une exploration profonde. Merci.